What's up, YouTube? Back again with another Bearstein team video. This is MTF underscore the N3499 girlfriend. What's up?
Yo, what's up, YouTube? As you can see, I got a bunch of Rams in here, right? So I'm gonna just show you who you need to pick up, or who I picked up in order to get the 50 out of 50 Bears mixed in with the 25 Rams, and why I did it also, I guess. So here we go. I got the Jackie Slater, right? I think before the Rams, I think they the same overall. Yeah, like before you power him up. So when you power him up, he gonna become a 96, I believe. And then the once you get to like 15 Rams, I think, or 20 Rams, somewhere real low, he boosts up to a 97. But I just thought like, why not go ahead and do the 25 just so that my defense itself could get better? Because the corners that I had, man, we had Desmond Trufant starting for the All Bears. We had the Cordarrelle Patterson, which is not bad. But then our only other option was what's his name, Cal Fuller, who hasn't had a card since the game came out. This was his first card was his last card, and we got cards in this game that haven't had 3 or 4 or 5 cards already. It's ridiculous how they doing the Bears, man. The same thing with Desmond Trufant. He had 1 card this year. It's like, yeah. And the only reason we got intro roll, which I have said in my other video, well, that's not even what this about. We here to talk about the fact that I have 50 out of 50 Bears and 25 Rams, right? So we got starting everything pretty much is gonna be a Ram, except for the left guard and the center. Now that's the only thing about this lineup is it really hurts my O line, but it doesn't really affect the gameplay at all. They still block the same. I had the highest left guard in the game. He gave us so many sacks that it made sense. I had the highest right guard in the game. Same thing. Gave up a whole bunch of sacks. But yeah, so I really don't see a difference between this O line and the highest O line for real, which is one of the reasons why I didn't really mind switching to a theme team for that plus strength, jumping, agility, and all that good stuff. Now, so what I was trying to get at, right? Jackie Slater, he gets the times 3 Rams. This guy here is the stocking stuff. He gets the times 2 Rams. Who else would you need for this off of the offense? I'm not really sure who else you actually would need if you wanted to do 25, because you could put more Rams on defense if you wanted to, and then have whatever other thing team with more on offense. But then you got Leonard Floyd, who is times 2 for the Rams. He gets that Rams cam, and then he has another one right there, which makes him a times 2 Ram. Then you got Ndamukong Suh, who is also a times 2 Ram. He has this Ram chemistry and that Ram chemistry. Who else? Then you got that first team diamond that they had, which is Chris Long, who has times 3 Rams, and I used Von Miller as a Ram, and I had to use a defensive playbook. I would have had just used the uniform instead, but as a matter of fact, that don't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to switch to the uniform because I'd rather have my defensive playbook. Even though that defense was kind of working, but I would rather have the one that I'm comfortable with, used to, and things of that nature. Oops, I almost changed the wrong thing. Alright, so I'm glad y'all got to see that. You could change those bonos to any theme team, and same thing with Coach Madden. But yeah, so y'all just seen the strategy cards, and if you didn't, it's the same ones from all the other videos, really. Um, we got the Darren James from watching the MCS, and if you still need to get him, I think they got like 2 or 3 more days coming up. Well, each day you can get a MCS token, which is 3 remaining, and you only need 3 to make him, I believe. So if he is the last person that you need to get, just watch these upcoming video live streams. I think I might watch it just for the extra packs, extra tokens, and put them in the packs. Okay, what else? We got Nick Scott, who is also around, and oh yeah, Jalen Ramsey. I can't believe I ain't even who I also got from the MCS. Yeah, tournament. And if you watch the MCS, just tell me who you think is gonna win. I got Henry winning it all, and then who y'all think gonna win from the tournament tonight at 7 p.m. Okay, let me show y'all stats then. OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. You know what I mean? 99 speed. Devin Hester with 99 speed. Cordarrelle Patterson with 98 speed. This is the running back version. And as you can see right now, I'm using Justin Fields just because I had to choose between a Bears quarterback and a Rams quarterback. I could have got Matthew Stafford. I still might do end up getting Matthew Stafford, but as of right now, this is the quarterback I'm rocking with because he got escape artist, and I like using that. Torry Holt. Torry Holt has 99 speed, 6 foot. And as you can see, I'm mainly using deep out elites on my receivers unless they're a physical receiver. Then I go ahead and throw red zone threat on them. I didn't bat a full Cooper Cup yet, just because I wasn't sure was I gonna get his LTD if he win Offensive Player of the Year or not. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with Cooper Cup yet. So I powered him up all the way up to his last card, and then I decided to either spend the coins or not. You know how that go. Then of course, I don't know if I went over the left guard who I moved to right guard. But right now, Jared Cook 94 speed. Then I'm gonna go over Charle Young. Charle Young 93 speed, 6'4". Now, as you can see, I got it says he's a left guard, right? Because he actually is, but he gets out of position. And I just moved him over here because if I left him over there, my best right guard would be I don't look at Quentin Spain. It would have to been from these guys. I would have had to put James Daniels in at right guard, which lowers his overall as well. So then the offensive low overall would have just dropped even more, which doesn't make sense when y'all could just put him at his, spot that he already in, which is a 91 overall, and then put Roger over here at right guard to be a 92 overall and still keep the 96 offense. Now, if I had an extra spot, which I don't, and I'll show you that just by clicking on somebody. In the top right hand corner, you see 55 to 55. Plus, it's the fact that if I was to take anybody out, we would lose one of probably both or one of them, just one of them. You're gonna lose, and I can't do that. And if I could replace anybody, it would be the quarterback for sure, not the O line. I would let them stay how they are because, like I said, I don't really see a difference in the gameplay. I could still run the same. I could still, you know, only difference is, as a matter of fact, I don't even know if I would change the quarterback. I think I would change my offensive playbook back to the Raiders playbook. But if you build this lineup and end up finding that extra space where you think you can sub out a Ram or sub out a Bear and still have 50 out of 50 and 25 out of 25, and you found a different combination, just let me know in the comments. But with that being said, he's around. I guess I could just click on it and show y'all who are the Bears and who are the Rams. Bears. Everybody that's lighting up right now, they Bears. Everybody who's lighting up right now, our Rams. All right, defense. Everybody who's lighting up is a Bear. Everybody who's lighting up is a Ram. All right. Hopefully, I made that as simple as possible. And what else? Oh yeah, special teams, because special teams are definitely important. You need two Bears players here. Or if you wanted to do two Rams players, you could do that. But then you would just have to sub out two of the Rams players either on offense or defense, which I felt like was not really a good idea as far as who would you put there from the Bears to replace those guys and where? Because at right tackle you already got a Bear, and then back up you already got a Bear back up, and these are the highest overall Bears that we got as far as whole line. Then at receiver, our receivers are not even better than Rams receivers, so that wouldn't even make sense. Then it's like let me say what it was two players I said right. You could probably take out Cooper Cup. Hmm. You can replace him with a Bear. What Bear? Probably like Jakeem Grant, but I already got him in on as my slot receiver, so he already that anyway. Um, I don't see anybody else that you would want to replace. Probably Von Miller, but he's just a backup. And Nick Scott, he not even powered up all the way yet, but he really, I think he'll be like a 99 on my team, or at least a 98 for sure, if I powered him all the way up. So, like all in all, that was like the method to the madness when it comes to my O line looking like that, and it just overall just boosts my DBs. So yeah, and that's pretty much what I was having my troubles. That was my defense. So that's been fixed by just simply giving 25 Rams. And oh yeah, another thing. This is what I put on Ramsey. Right now, a lot of people in the community, they might like Ramsey, but when I play in squads, I usually see him either getting cooked or being there but just not reacting. I put this on him, and he's been reacting better than ever. Plus, I play with swap ball on now. I used to play with play ball on because that usually works. But for some reason, with Jalen Ramsey, when I turn on swap play ball, he doesn't play the receiver or play the ball, or only animation you might get is him trying to swat, but he won't actually swat it. Like he'll just put his arm out like the ball out of reach. But now since I have put on swat ball, he's been reacting like crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something from it. And if you want to use it, you can use it. And then of course, if you got your own combinations, just comment down below what you doing. Are you doing 25 to 25 to 25, which is three different teams at 25, or are you doing 50 out of 50 with a 25, or you just doing a plain old 50 out of 50 and filling in the gaps, or just a full theme team with no fillers, just that theme team. Just comment down below what you doing. And oh yeah, don't forget to comment who y'all got going to the Super Bowl, because right now I've been on fire. I've been going with the Rams basically ever since what was it? I think it was ever since the first wild card game. So, and as far as that go, I've been winning on all that. My only token that I lost, as far as like the predictor tokens, I put one of my tokens on the Packers, and they ended up losing. And I was like, man, that's crazy. Because every other predictor token that I put out there, I won. Whether it was betting on the Bengals or the Rams, because those really the only two teams I was betting on. And look at them both. They at the Super Bowl now, so now I have to choose between the Bengals or the Rams if I want to get the most coins out of it. So yeah. Easy go.